I'm outspoken and I do whatever I want.
Yes, what's your mama name you?
She named me Kayla, but I named myself Winter, so that's what I want to be
Mama
called.
named you Kayla, I'm gonna call you Kayla.
Why did I knew? Somebody just had to go there. It's gonna be you today. Kaylee, she seems like her favorite role is victim.
Hey guys, it's me here, Comrade Lavender here, and I'm back with another YouTube video here. Today I wanted to talk about this problematic influencer called Winter Blanco. Pure evil former reality TV star double downs on their toxic sexual assault. Advice they gave on podcast. But before we get started, all my YouTube videos related to this topic will be on the screen right now if you would like to check them out. So let's get into this YouTube video topic. So the problematic former reality TV star and social media influencer I'm talking about is Winter Blanco, born Kyla Wilkie, is a prominent social media influencer, reality TV personality, author, and musician originally from the Bay Area. She has built a significant following across platforms including Instagram and TikTok. She maintains her popularity through being a co-host of the Behind the Likes podcast with her best friend Chai. She first gained widespread national attention as an original cast member on season 16 of the reality TV show series Bad Girls Club on the Oxygen Network.
You lying.
You've been chosen.
You lying.
You've been
Hell
chosen.
no. Hell no.
You've been chosen.
No.
You've been chosen.
No.
The first victim.
No.
So she gets back in the house and everything goes haywire.
Get off the phone. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. Get off the phone.
No.
You like I'm a hood bitch turned bougie. What can I do? I have an attitude from there and I got an attitude from there. And the only people who I let check me are people I respect. If I don't respect you, I'm gonna go up.
On Bad Girls Club season 16, Winter Blanco was known for her involvement in the toxic Bad Girls Club house drama, particularly the severe bullying of Kylie alongside Dream Doll. Kylie was the target of persistent bullying by both Dream Doll and Winter Blanco, and physical altercations and fights in the Bad Girls Clubhouse that eventually led to her voluntary departure from the show. And this bullying included physical attacks by both of them as well as other housemates, while she was already suffering from an ankle injury when Winter Blanco and Dream Doll threw her outside during their first altercation in the BGC house. Kylie sustained a bruised ankle after being thrown to the ground by Tabitha, otherwise known as Dream Doll, and Kyla, otherwise known as Winter Blanco. After returning to the house with the bruised ankle, Tabitha and Kyla targeted her again. While Kylie was trying to reach a production telephone to escape the situation, Kyla pushed her, and Tabitha ran up behind her and kicked her to the ground. Due to the violence of these actions against Kylie, Tabitha Dream Doll was removed from the house by production in episode 2.
Send her home just for acting like this.
There's a difference between jumping a girl.
We didn't jump her.
Tabitha, you guys jumped her last night.
We did not jump her.
Every time that I tried to get up, you would kick me in my
All right,
back.
so go home and you won't get kicked.
For her.
You want to protect us so bad.
I don't want to protect her. I just want...
Kaylee, why you want to be treated like that? Like, why are you here to hop around the house and make everybody feel bad for you? I don't feel bad. Kaylee, I am not no bully.
Blanco did nothing.
I'm not gonna fight y'all.
She is a... That's it.
Do you want to just send me why nobody?
Kaylee, I am not no bully. You do not deserve to be here. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad.
Tabitha, you need to leave.
Victim blaming went on in the house on Bad Girls Club other cast members, such as Eliadria, Persuasion, and Bryncha, Taylene, criticized Kylie for not standing up for herself, accusing her of playing victim despite her injuries and her attempt to get help from production. After the season aired on a podcast in 2016, Kylie alleged that she was sexually assaulted by fellow cast member Tabitha Dream Doll Robinson.
Tabitha 100% takes it way too far. She crossed boundaries that people have never even, I don't know.
I want to clarify something, but at the same time, I don't. Winter went home. Dream did things to me in the fight that Winter didn't do. That they legally cannot show on TV. Dream Doll also sexually assaulted me.
The allegations were specifically related to a physical altercation featured in the second episode of the season, which led to Dreamdoll getting kicked off the show. Dreamdoll initially denied the allegations on social media, calling Kylie a liar. She later reportedly argued that the sexual assault could not have happened because she was strictly dickly, heterosexual at the time. Later, Winter and Dreamdoll fell out and unfollowed each other on Instagram, the social media platform, after rumors that Dreamdoll slept with Winter's ex-boyfriend, Justin Combs, son of Sean Diddy Combs.
Dirty dick ass niggas, that's the cold fucking part. Real dirty dick ass niggas, like, you're fucking trash. I don't even give a fuck about the bitch anymore. I don't even care about you bitches no more. Like, I really don't. Cause you bitches gonna be hoes no matter what. You bitches are gonna be trash no matter what. Bitches who I thought were my friend. Bitches who I had your fucking back. Like, that shit is so sad. Like, come on, bro. Come the fuck on. All y'all are fucking trash. Trash ass niggas, trash ass bitches. Had this nigga back for 5 fucking years, blood. 5 fucking years. No matter what he did, no matter what, I always forgave. I always forgave. Because it was just a we're young, we're stupid sense of way. But you fucked my friend. Okay. Cool. That's cool. That's ways. Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody behind the scenes knows about this situation. I don't talk about this situation publicly because honestly, when I used to talk about it when I was younger, fresh in the situation, I did not want to talk about it. But everybody knows about this situation. This has been the love of my life, and I've been the love of this nigga's life for a long fucking time. Years on years on years. And I got a lot of niggas. You could choose over whatever nigga you want. Bitch, fuck whatever one of my niggas you want. It's just one. But, heard you. Because when niggas slid in my DMs, I straight up told my fucking friend, I said, isn't this your nigga? That's what the fuck I did, because that's the type of bitch I fucking am. One of your niggas slid on me, and I was like, no, you fucking my homegirl. But apparently, when the only nigga that I fucking love, tries to fuck with you, bitch, it just bust pussy wide open, so.
After the show aired, Winter Blanco showed not an ounce of growth. She later was caught on Instagram Live laughing at her bullying Kylie. In the past, even though she claimed she was sorry about bullying her.
Aren't you the girl that bullied Kaylee on BGC? Yes.
I'm not going on no ATL baddies. I got my own motherfucking show. Y'all got me fucked up thinking I'm going on ATL. But baddies, I got my own show with Zeus. Okay, let me shut the fuck up. Bye.
I have never seen a crazier display of pretty privilege until I saw the love that Winter Blanco and Dreamdoll got after their season of Bad Girls Club. First of all, let's start off, are you guys fucking insane for loving them? They were disgusting bullies. Like, it was to the point where it was like, okay, this is beyond the show, baby. You're not just doing this for the show. You're actually a disgusting person. And the only reason to chop it up why anyone would like those girls after the show is because, ding, 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 they're pretty. They're aesthetic vibes. They give very hood bougie. And you guys want to emulate that. So guess what? You guys are going to worship them at their peak. So let's test this theory. Does anybody love Valentina from season 10 so much? No. Although being very identical in action towards Winter and Dreamdoll, you guys are not falling at your feet for Valentina. You know why? Because she does not fit your standard of beauty. Despite all of these women being exactly the same in action, you guys love Winter Blanco and Dreamdoll way more than you love Alicia or Valentina.
So what is it about the Bad Girls Club that you, because I feel like that's a thing where you don't like you said, I don't like people to know that I'm from there. I don't like.
Well, I mean, it's trashy as hell. Like, I mean, let's just start there. It's disgusting. I mean, who I was when I was freaking 22 years old is a completely different person. Also, when I went on that show, it was edited terribly, and it made me seem like this person who I'm not. And still to this day, I have people that, you know, will call me a bully and like think I'm this like
terrible, negative person. And I'm like, that's just literally just, it's not who I am. It's so far from the truth.
I could bully you. Simple. It's neither here nor there, because once the internet decides they know you based off of a few photos or a few scenes from a show, it's almost impossible to convince them otherwise. Let me set the record straight for the last time. What people watched on the show was a direct reflection of what the producers wanted them to see. They created narratives for every girl in that house and then did hella sneaky shit behind the scenes in order to bring those narratives to life. Our hell was your entertainment. I'm not going to front like I didn't fall into the trap, but everything I did was in a response to something done to me. The gag was that most times you were only ever to see my reaction, not what I was reacting to. Could I have handled a few situations better? I'm a realized bitch, so I don't have a problem answering that question honestly. Yes, but the producers had us all on some bullshit, not just me. Anyway, after dealing with the whole Demi situation, you'd think I would have learned my lesson.
So you would think that Winter Blanco would take sexual assault allegations more serious and try to change her image for the better. Having allegations tied to this situation, but apparently not. She showed no growth since the season of Bad Girls Club in 2016 aired. Winter Blanco has been accused lately of being a pick-me girl, dismissing other women, and being a overall male-centered, and pulling a Nicki Minaj with the— and what I mean by that is Jennifer Ho, the woman who sued Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty over allegations including witness intimidation and harassment, had spoke out on being pressured to recant her statement about her 1994 sexual assault. Winter Blanco has been accused of downplaying sexual assault of other women, as well as downplaying her ex-boyfriend Justin's ties to his dad P. Diddy just because she dated him in the past.
All right, so we're ready for the advice. So I need to know if I'm tripping or not. So me and this guy have been friends for a while, and it has always been a flirty friendship, but we never took him seriously because he is a whore and I'd rather not. So I played along whenever I wanted attention and kept it all flirty and a friendship level. He would come over and we would cuddle, never kiss or initiated sex with him ever. And he would rub on me, which I was fine with up until recently. He came down to my house and we were doing the usual, and his hand started to go towards my power portal. I'm crying.
My power portal is hilarious.
And I told him, let's keep our hands above the waist, please. And he just sighed about it and we went to sleep. So I thought, so why in the fuck did I wake up to him fingering me after I specifically told him to keep his hands above his waist?
Above her waist.
His hands above waist.
Uh-huh.
It made me very uncomfortable and I was legit sick to my stomach. So I got up and left and went to the bathroom and stayed gone until I got myself together. I didn't say anything because I don't feel the need to explain shit to him because he knows he was wrong. And I told him he needed to leave because I had shit to do. I love our friendship, but this situation has completely ruined my views of him as a person. I have been ghosting him since it happened because I don't even know what to say. I don't want to seem too dramatic, but is this not SA? What advice would y'all give me to go about the situation? Please help. Love y'all. And by the way, this advice was, she sent this on the Patreon. So if y'all on the Patreon, DM us, you guys.
Your opinion.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, I don't know if I'm okay. I know that a lot of things are like called SA these days. And I think that like, that's like really, those are really big words for Elmo. Like, you know, like I think that even these days, like if somebody kisses you on the cheek without your consent, people will be like, oh, they sexually assaulted me. Like, you know, and I think like, yes, what he did was wrong. I think that you should tell him 100% about his action so he feels like, you know, like that's completely not okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I would tell him about it though, for sure. Be like, you know, I really care about you as a friend, but like I feel like you crossed the boundary. Yeah, you crossed the line with me because if I said, you know, I don't want you to do that. But you know, guys will try to get you horny and want you to fuck and try to be like touching on your coochie, which is like, of course, like be like, get off me. Like, what are you doing? Like, no. But yeah, definitely tell him if that's like a big boundary for you, then I would definitely like, you know, push that issue.
And we don't want to minimize that at all.
Yeah, I'm not trying to minimize
1000% at all, not minimizing it because you have a right to feel how you feel. And if that is how you feel, if you feel so strongly about it, by all means stand on that and you know,
confront him and say something like that just didn't make me feel comfortable. Like, and I mean, hopefully he will take accountability and say, I'm so sorry. Like, it will never happen again.
The controversies she's been in lately include Winter Blanco taking about consent in the new podcast episode when it comes to Twitch or Kick streaming people in public. But she never apologized for the horrific advice segment about the girl who was SA on episode 90, when that was clearly not consensual. In one of her and Chai's podcast episodes, they gave a horrific advice segment to a woman that had been sexual assaulted by a guy on episode 90 of Behind the Likes podcast. The girl she couldn't give consent. She told that man no. Then he proceeds to finger her without permission, which is not consent. And Winter wanted her to talk to him about it, which is extremely dangerous advice. When he allegedly sexual assaulted her, confronting someone alone is dangerous. Fans of the podcast were disappointed in the way they answered that question, and they never once apologized for it or addressed the backlash. She gave terrible advice to a girl, and now she doubles down on it and laughs at her horrific advice.
Okay, no, and now we really are,
live and learn.
Live and learn. We live and learn. Honestly, we made a bad case of judgment, but I'll tell you the advice that
I don't know. I kind of stand by it a little bit.
Oh, wait, no, I don't really stand by it because there's different
Yeah.
versions of sexual assault.
Yes,
you know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? And you can't define what somebody's version is.
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
true.
where we will say we are at fault at.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what was the scenario?
The scenario was basically this girl, she had a guy best friend, and
They would flirt a lot.
They would flirt a lot, and she let them sleep in the bed, like they slept in the bed together. They had made out.
Yeah.
But she said, all right, we're going to sleep. Do not touch me anymore. Do not do anything with me. Like, we have a pillow
I don't
between
know if
us.
she said that. She didn't say pillow between us. She did not say pillow between us.
Okay,
she
she said
basically
we're not
set
doing
her
that.
She didn't say
boundary.
all of that though, but she didn't do all that. She just was like,
She set
we're
her
not
boundary.
fucking.
We're not fucking. So
Okay.
she said she woke up
And he was
to
playing
him,
with her pussy.
and we were both like, I like a little finger in the pussy. You know?
And that's problematic. Yeah.
Okay, no,
It's not fun to before.
No, okay, here's my thing. Here's my thing. If I woke up and I'm like, had made out with a nigga, we was cuddling in the bed, I woke up and he's trying to touch my pussy, I'm gonna just be like, stop. And then after he don't stop, I'm gonna be like, do you not hear me saying stop?
Yeah.
But it's like, if it just happened, I'm not about to be like, you sexually
Well,
assaulted
the
me.
first time he did it was the assault because you said,
Yeah, we
I
know.
don't want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Fingering is a part of sex, just like oral sex.
But did
I don't
she
know
ever
if he
tell him no?
fingered. I think he just was like touching her coochie. I don't know, but
it don't matter. You touch my
yeah,
coochie, bro.
regardless.
Sexual assault.
I guess
know.
I've been
I
sexually
agree.
assaulted many
and
times.
I should have
I don't
never
know.
brought this one. 'Cause-
I don't know.
Okay, no.
Let me remind you, this is the same woman who, after going on Bad Girls Club, the reality TV show on the Oxygen Network, went on to call out how exploitative the reality TV show was, and how she felt BGC was like a prison, and how they used alcohol to cause drama, but she sees nothing wrong with this. She's a pick-me-girl hypocrite pretending to be a girl's girl.